Hello YouTube, just doing a quick update today. We've had the clan event for Nubatama Tachikaze drop, and they brought with us some new nice quality of life changes. First one, which I'll have to post edit in, is they've updated the drops that you get for daily login. Instead of it being 20 tickets, you now get 40 tickets for the first two, and then the 35 on the third, the 20s. So overall you get 150 tickets compared to the 95, which was a really nice buff. Then as we go into the event, first thing we see is the gems at the bottom. They've actually done a really nice layout for showing both clans' gems, which is really good. Then the fights themselves have also changed. You now have, as you can see on screen, we have Ninja Master M. We also have Izaki. So what this means is, if you fight, for example, very easy Ninja Master, you obviously get the pool of gems here, but once you beat that, you unlock his easy, but you also unlock Izaki's easy as well. And both sides, Ninja Master M and Izaki, each come with the 200 tickets vouchers, which is really good for the event, because that means you get 2k just for clearing instead of the 1k, which is a really nice bonus. Also, hey to game. As we are doing this on Twitch, by the way, for those on YouTube, so you can see chat slowly moving up here. Hey, Asia. But no, the event's really nice because you get 2k gems now. You get to fight the very hards. Eat one of each once a day, which is really nice. And you can literally go very easy, normal, hard for Ninja Master M. And that will unlock the very hard for Izaki. So if you didn't want to fight him at all, why wouldn't you when you're getting the extra pack mats on top? So get 2,000 for that, which is really good. The pools, I can't pull at the moment because I'm out of stamina. I've used mine this morning. You've still got the 3 separate previous pools for Tachi Wave 1, Tachi Wave 2 and Nubatama Wave 1. But yeah, you got one of each triple rare, 1 Tachikaze double rare, 2 Nubatama double rares. Then we've got 1 of each of the rares and 2 commons for Tachikaze, 1 common. The reason obviously these numbers are weird is because the mates for the legions, you've got double rare for the Tachikaze triple rare, but you've got a common as the mate for the triple rare for Nubatamas. And then obviously the other backup double rare legions both have rare mates. So you got your double rares, the ratios are all spread out fairly, but obviously you get more chance of Nubatama's double rares than you do Tachikaze double rares. The other bonus, which I will quickly tab over to the crafting section, is obviously Nubatama's got a new PG with this update. What they did for the Nubatamas is the new PG for them is actually the old style PGs that protect you from the crits at 3 damage, which is another really nice update. A new PG, which is the protecting you from being crit on 3 damage, which is a nice thing because obviously with Legion you're losing your limit breaks, so it gives you the other options now, which the other clans have had from the get-go. We can now predict that Murakumos are going to get the old style PG when they get their new wave, and Mega Colonies are more likely going to get their new style PGs once they get to their Legion wave. But yeah, going through, obviously, grade 1s, Nubatama's only got, where are you hiding? Here it is, this one here. On place, Counterblast 2, forced to discard a card, 6k, it's bad, is the honest response. That's the only grade 1 they got. Grade 2s, they got 3 really good ones, sorry. We've got this one, which is on 2k when it attacks a Vanguard, which obviously scales up to the 11k, which it wants. And then when it hits a Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, choose 2 cards from your opponent's bind zone and put them into the drop zone. So it's the starter in a grade 2 body for less Soul Blast, so it's really good. Next one is Rearguard Circle, Soul Blast 1, get plus 1k, so obviously you can use this for re-legioning, Soul Blast your Legion and your mate back out, then re-legion them back to deck, so you can loop that way, which is another really good thing. And then the common mate which is on place. If your Vanguard's in Legion, you can discard a card, search for a grade 3 Shura Stealth Dragon, and add it to your hand. So basically, you can add either the Legions, the Break Rides, the double rares from the last set. There's a wide range you can cover. It's really good. And obviously, then once that's done, it then puts a card from the opponent's bind zone to the drop zone and gives itself plus 2k. So really good card. Then grade 3s, we've got 2 grade 3s. We've got the double rare Legion, which is once per turn. It's no soul charger, unfortunately, as you're still nothing for that. Then double rare, we've got discard a copy of a card that's got the same name as on your Vanguard whilst you're in Legion to bind one opponent's rear guards, and if they've got 4 or more cards in your opponent's hand, you then bind 2 cards from their hand, and in the turn all the cards from the bind zone go back to hand. So it's really good. Discarding 1 to remove 3 cards, really good card. And then if you've got something else in the Vanguard circle, not Vanguard circle, something else in the middle column, gets plus 3k, so can scale with the 8k to make 31k, but it's not going to make much difference, is the honest response there. Then the triple rare Legion, which in my opinion is one of the worst triple rares we've seen for a while. On Legion, bind one rear guard. That's it. Grade 1, counterblast 1, let them bind something. Yeah. Buki is your only way to get soul at the moment for Nubatamers. But this is literally on Legion, bind a rear guard. And then when it attacks, Soul Blast to gain 2k. It's really subpar for a triple rare. My honest thoughts are, the reason behind it being a triple rare is the fact that it gives 2 mates. It gives the rare and the common, which is really good. So obviously, that's why I can see it being the triple rare, but otherwise, it really should have been the other way around. And then for Tachikaze, they had to shoot it because it was a. Yeah, they've made it easier for the clan for the whole now, for the fact of they've now got Soul Blast 1 to remove something from bind, and there's an on place to remove something from bind. Really good. But outside of that, they had to shoot the Triple A Legion for the fact of it was originally 3 cost, bind an opponent's entire field. Yeah. I think what they wanted to do is they wanted to keep it cost free, which binding 1 for a non-legion is a fair cost. But if they went to binding 2 prioritising back row, they went to binding 2 of choice, they'd have to put a cost behind it, which would then make it worse than half the other cards. So it still wouldn't be run. This way, some people might still run it like I'm running it in my one-off slot, just as an extra chance of legioning. But outside of that, it's not amazing, unfortunately. And that's Cargo. I did the exact same thing. I went for Bleed Cargo again. Right, Tachikazes. Oh, Nubatamers did get their grade 3 searcher starter this time, but you're never going to change it for the Soul Blast 2 starter. Then, obviously, he's got start of Tachi starter. We've got the beautiful one here. On retire, if your Vanguard's in Legion, you can search for a card that's got the same name as one of your cards on your Vanguard circle and call it to rearguard. So it literally searches out Tyrannobite. It is literally here for searching Tyrannobite. Get that on the field as soon as possible so you can start retiring it and start getting your combos off. Then grade 1s, we got the most important card this deck needed. Soul Blast 2, Countercharge 2. Best card. No, nothing's going to replace this ever. It's always going to be a staple for Tachikaze. Then they've got the on Legion, Melee Booster Legion plus 4k. They didn't get a PG this time because obviously they've got both styles of PG now. Then grade 2s, we've got. Oh, I'm going to have to tab that on so I can actually show it because I haven't pulled any of the Legion yet for this. We've got Tyrannobite, which is literally the same as a Guanagorg when it's retired. If you've got an Ancient Dragon Vanguard, it's not going to be a 4 of. It's 2 to 3 of, but it's going to be a staple for a long time. This, same as Guanagorg, when it's retired, if you've got an Ancient Dragon Vanguard, Counterblast 1, bring it back. It's what every Tachi player has been waiting for at this point. Then, in my opinion, the worst card in the whole thing this beautiful thing. When it attacks a Vanguard, you may retire a Ancient Dragon card to give it 5k and on hit countercharge 1. The reason why this in my opinion is the worst card possible is the fact of you're having to attack Vanguard, which means your Vanguard's having to swing at rearguard to plus, and at that point you're then retiring something which you're then going to have to either counterblast with if it being Tyrannobite, so the countercharge is mute, or you're on the other Legion that this is part of, which costs a counterblast, which makes the countercharge mute. So all I had to do, to make my opinion, to make it good, was make the countercharge Vanguard restricted, but have the retire works on rearguard, so you can literally go swing with rearguard, skill, retire Tyrannobite, and then call Tyrannobite back, you get 4 attacks that way. Would have been a really nice buff. But no, they didn't do that. And that's it for grade 2s, because as these... Oh no, there's one more grade 2. If your Vanguard's in Legion plus 4k. Literally that simple. It's really not worth it. It's not even an Ancient Dragon, so you wouldn't want to run it anyway. And then grade 3s, we've got the Bad Legion first, which is once per turn, if your Vanguard... If it's on Vanguard and in Legion, oh, the person is an Ancient Dragon, is it? Apologies then. Oh, we might run it then, but there's just so many better Ancient Dragon Twin Axe. Oh, fair enough then, my apologies for that one. It is an Ancient Dragon. But this one is once per turn, if one of your rearguards is retired by a card effect, during your turn, you can counterblast 1 and bring it back to rearguard circle. So it's relying on your rearguards doing some retiring, which at that point is locked to the mate, which has to attack Vanguard, and the grade 1, grade 2 that retires something on attack to give plus 5k. So it's, in my opinion, it's very restrictive. It's not an amazing card. They could have done something better with it, but we know every clan's got to have some good, some bad legions. It's the way it works. And then the moneymaker of the set, Tyrannoquake. This one is once per turn, you can retire one of your Ancient Dragon rearguards to give it... if you retire... No, the first one is if you've retired an Ancient Dragon rearguard this turn, it gets plus 5k and a crit. And the second skill is on attack, you can retire an Ancient Dragon rearguard to give it plus 5k. So basically, this replaces the Tyranno Legend from the second wave as your main Vanguard ride. Gains you constant crit pressure because you're going to be able to retire a rearguard every turn, and then you bring it back with Tyrannobite, or you've got Iguana Gold that you can bring back, or you can plus with the Legion starter. There's multiple options you can do, but this is literally your bread and butter for the set. It's really good. It could be good, could push them up into solid tier 2, but we've obviously got to test, which I can't do at the moment because I've pulled 0 of them. But that's it for the YouTube video. Hope you've all enjoyed it, and we shall catch you on the next one. Bye bye.